Right here. Hold on. Let's see what their results were. Hold on. They actually did studies in electronic voice phenomenon. Okay, that's why I'm looking at a 2-year study of EVPs right now. What is this? There are studies. Then what the fuck do you call this, dude? A 2-year investigation of allegedly anomalous electronic voices, or EVP. But it might not even prove that they're legitimate because it's hard. I don't think so. I don't think so. But hold on. Let's see what their results were. Because they actually did a study on people and how they perceive EVP. Which was actually a good idea because they want to see if anybody is following. I just found one! Are you fucking serious? You say that no one's actually did an active study on EVP? When in reality, I'm trying to fucking show you one. And I'm being honest by pulling up whatever the fuck I can find. And it doesn't matter if I believe it or not. I am using what's called looking shit up. Instead, you're just talking just to see yourself talk. Okay, here. Hold on, let me see the results first, and then you can go ahead and look it up for your damn self. How about that? Instead of asking me the question, why don't you go look it up? Are you... I am looking at it right now. See what I mean? You know what? If you're going to be like that... No, I'm not. Do you see right here? I'm looking at it and looking for the results. Do you know what Do you know what it looks like to look up an actual study? You have to look at the results. So how about you just go on and have a day you deserve? You people always do that. I'm literally looking at it. Do you see it? Look, here you go. Look. Here's the source. I'm looking at it to see the results and read it to you, regardless of if I believe it or not. I'm trying to find it and scroll. Do you realize this is like an 18-page fucking thing? There's the method. Back to it. Okay, sure. Let me see I'll even read the results for you, sir. And if that makes you feel that you can sleep at night, okay? Go for it, Drew.
Why are you allowing this? What are you doing? Literally, he's trying to tell you what to do, how to do it, when, and there's no actual evidence. Are you serious? He's got an emoji for his picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But no, there has been proof, and all he has to do
girlfriend,
is look it up.
I already know this. I already know this. I definitely know this. So.
All right, here. I got the results. Here. We got a fucking... The first experiment consisted of an informal conversation between the operators without explicit background noise. An apparently anomalous voice was recorded. Now, I'm going to read it. And I'm not a biased person here, okay? I will read whatever the fuck this says. Because I do look at logic before anything else, and Drew knows this. All right. An apparently anomalous voice was recorded. A soft feminine voice, very melodious and beautiful, utters what is easily perceived as Althus, quote unquote. This is clearly audible, but no meaning or context could be found for Altus. However, since the voice seems to have a foreign accent, could this be the beginning of altered state? Furthermore, the voice seems to continue softly. Sorry, this is really hard to read on an iPhone 8. Furthermore, the voice seems to continue softly, but it is buried under AC's loud comment that is immediately follows. AC's loud comment that immediately follows. The voice appeared recorded in the context of a conversation about altered states of consciousness. After, if Fayaki described Spanish, he does not speak English, his usual EVP experimentation affirming that he gets better results late at night. So, in other words, here. I'm trying to fucking find it.
Girl, you are wasting your time.
Yeah, just get him off me. I don't
But
want
here's the deal. Here's the deal. Why are you wasting your time on anybody like that?
Because you know what? The reason I do it is because I love fucking playing with fucking skeptics. Because
Here's the deal. You can be a skeptic, but come in and have some sense, first of all. Don't have an emoji for a picture. Don't have 3 people as a friend. I wasn't even going to show myself because my roots are looking a little trashy. And I was like, oh, no.
girl.
But then I was like, no. This is a little trashy. But then I was like, but you know what? I'm not a bot. And I have friends.
We'll give him
and
this
then I
that
was
he
like,
can go read it himself, okay? Just
no,
so he
because
can
he
read it
can't
himself.
read. He can't read. He's an emoji, and they can't read. So, you know, like, we're going to do him a favor and just be like, you can't read. So, no.
I don't know how I'm going to copy this, but look up
We
here.
don't
Here,
need to
Doofus.
copy it. And
Here.
and we don't do what we're told. See, that's
Hey, JL.
witches don't do that.
Here, do me a favor. You go look this up yourself because apparently you know all, be all, end all. I like doing this because this is just one of like hundreds of different studies that have been done. Look up a 2-year investigation of allegedly anomalous electronic voices, or EVP.
Fake news. Just kidding.
Fake news. Go on Google Scholar. There is actually such a thing as Google Scholar, and go to scholarly. That goes to, it keeps Google separate from scholarly sources.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allowed to use Google Scholar for my stuff for school.
Right.
So you go to
Which is
Google.
clearly not real.
Not at all. No.
No.
And
Well, I can get out your box, but I had to jump in because I was like, wait a minute.
What
we
the
don't
fuck
do
you mean
Google
I'm backpedaling?
Right. Oh, where's it at? Let me see. Show it to me. No, sir. Look it up yourself. Okay, those days are over where we're told what we do, when, how, why, sir. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
look it up yourself. You know what?
That part right there.
Like seriously, I like to prove them wrong because I'm sick and tired of them. And I was trying, like, he's like, how do you know? How do you know? Well, Jesus Christ, a person's going to say your full first, middle, and last fucking name? Okay.
Well, I'll just tell him like this. I'll just say that in my past 4 lives, I've been haunted. So, just kidding. That's how I know. Okay? And I've flown on my broom all of 4 of my past lives. Okay? So that's how I know. Fuck it.
Right? And he's like, you guys, it's all, what did he say?
Prove it. Show me. Tell me. Show it. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I'm over
Hey,
here
you know what?
eating
And that actually was pretty interesting because that
I
actually
didn't prove a
talks
damn
about,
thing. I just said it like it is and called it a day, and we're moving on here because you know what? I'm still eating leftover breakfast food from this morning. So, sir, clearly, and I don't even want to call you a sir because you're a bot, but
well,
We don't do
anyways,
what we're
with that study that I just pulled up, if he
Mhm.
would have just shut the fuck up, it proves his side. If he
Oh, that
would have
he's
just shut
ignorant?
the fuck up,
That he's ignorant.
and he would have realized that I ain't gonna just look up one side of it. I look up both sides of it. And
Of
that was
course.
one of the articles that pulls up that says about it could have been the recorder where like maybe they reused audio and stuff like that. That's what
You're
I
always down to have an intelligent conversation and say like, oh yeah, totally. But like someone said, Jeff and
thought
Mike.
that I was gonna just plain out attack him, but instead he was just but you're backpedaling. You're back no. If you would have just let me fucking read it, you would have
I'm not even on a bike, sir. I'm sitting in my bed. Just kidding. Like damn. But a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't have the experiences that you do. So if they would come into your room and just sit there and listen, or you can invite them back. But when they just out the gate want to attack and don't know, and a lot of people are afraid of things that they don't know, so that happens. But that's why I'm like, sir, like first and foremost, don't tell people what to do. That's not going to get you very far.
Yeah,
And like I said, you've clearly never been haunted before. Clearly. So, and it shows.
He's one of those people that likes to go into people's lives and be like, you know what? I just want to fucking piss them off. So
Nobody can. He had no personality. None.
That I actually am on both sides of it. I'm on both sides. I look at logic because my dad has always taught me to look logic. My dad don't believe in ghosts. He believes in UFOs though.
Well, I mean,
there's more proof. Like physically.
That.
Like way
There's
more.
That. Yeah.
But like, and you can ask anybody, and he probably never seen me from Adam and actually seen my content that I put out. And see that I actually have put out stuff that was analog, like that one video I did last Halloween, and it showed 8mm camera from the 80s, where before CGI, before Photoshop, the one where it's about James Boulware, that case.
I don't know who that is.
Go look at that video. I have it pinned to the top, but it's. And he can listen if he wants, because this was the one recorded case that has not been able to been found out. Okay. And this is one of the most terrifying cases that I absolutely love. And it's by James. It's not by James, but okay. So 16-year-old James Boulware and his friend were going to a concert. He was moving from the back of the Jeep to the front of the Jeep, and his friend was driving recklessly. And because of that, his friend lost control as he was moving back seat to the front seat and hit a tree. John died instantly. He hit the dash going at a very high rate of speed, and it broke his neck and it killed him. Okay. Now, because cops were already out in force because it was a kind of a blustery day and people were having accidents after another, the cop was already out getting ready to respond to another accident when this one came up as priority. So he goes to this accident scene and he says, well, he's dead. He's dead on the scene. You want to take some pictures. And this cop, C-O-P, gets his state-issued camera and starts taking photos. And the photos he caught, holy fucking shit, they are insane.
Is it of the guy, like his head is turned sideways and he's kind of like, oh,
screaming
like that?
He's screaming.
He looks like he's screaming, but yeah, okay, so I do know the story. I do know the guy. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the pictures.
And no, they could not prove them false. They could not prove.
No, because the guy said, I never saw it when I was there, but they showed up in the pictures.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, it's exactly what he said. He said, I didn't see him when they were there because they showed up in the pictures.
And it was huge. He was like, I would have seen that. So
yeah, well, plus there was like this like glowing range of like zips and like all over the place by his body, above the Jeep, over the Jeep. You could barely make out the Jeep. Now, I
don't even remember the car. I just know the actual, it was a white guy. Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. The reason why overexposure does not make sense is because the only other photos he has of John are when he slumped in the seat, which I seen it. Like, I looked through all the photographs. He slumped under the fucking dash, and all you see is like a side profile, like a barely part of his face. And,
but he had like a big nose or something, right? And so did he in the actual,
Okay, so, but the weirdest thing is you can see his entire profile.
Yep.
At the top of the Jeep. Now, if this was overexposure, and I know a lot about film, and I know a lot about cameras, and if this was overexposure, you should not see the entire profile. You should see exactly cut off right where you could see his side profile in the Jeep. Yeah. So, and this is back in 84. So you don't have like...
And there wasn't lights out there like that, like when he took the picture.
No.
Right.
But no, there's no proof of EVP at all. And no proof of phenomena like this.
Well, and prove it.
Yeah, but, you know, I was going to tell him a story. I was going to tell him a story. Do you want to hear the story about the skeptic I turned believer? That's why I like to do it. Okay. So... his name, he comes in from time to time. His name is P. Parker. And he came into my life, and he started this shit. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. And I was like, okay, be respectful. Sit down. How about you just sit here and talk to me? How about I make you a believer? And he's like, I can't say that I can, but I will try. And he's like, all right. He's like, okay, this is what I want you to do. I was like, oh, great. Here we go. And I had goes through box running. And he's like, ask Mike and Jeff what color my shirt is. I think he said green and gray. Jeff said green and gray. What color do you think his fucking shirt was?
Gray and green. He got it wrong. It was gray and green.
He's like, okay, I'm leaving now. I will come back. I promise you I will come back. I do believe now. And I'm
Why
going
do you have to leave? Why do you have to leave, sir?
He was freaking out. And he's actually a friend of mine now. But like he came back and asked the same question again. Because he wanted to see if he'd get it again. He got it again. He's like, what color's my shirt? And I think
you're like, it's not a shirt, it's a wife beater. He's like, oh, how did you know I beat my wife?
But, this time Mike answered and said it was red.
Actually, it was like red.
Yeah, and I think he said something like Grinch, and it had the Grinch on it.
Oh, I thought it was like Grinch green. I was like, dang. Wait, so he's wearing Christmas now?
No, he had a red shirt on, and it had the Grinch on.
Grinch.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And he said red, Grinch. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And he just like he did the wide eye emoji. He's like, what the fuck? It was funny. It was pretty comical because how is that not proof?
Who's colorblind?
Oh, no, that's Lisa. That's, she's asking a question, to Nina, who said, you're colorblind. When we were talking about Parker. Nobody.
I was about to say, I'm just blind, but not colorblind. So I was like, I'm trying to read that.
Nina's just playing.
It's okay. We can play. We can play.
But no, it's just people that like that, you know, like I like to try to prove right, you know, and try to give them.
But I mean, it's always good to have a good banter, a smart ass, like
but they're
somebody
not
who's like
nothing. They're just saying you're backpedaling, you're doing this, you're not proving shit. I'm trying to get.
I'm like, I'm backpedaling, cool. Because when I go to the doctor tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, look, I was exercising all night, doc.
Damn right.
Hey,
crazy. I should be losing some fucking weight, man.
Who you telling?
I need to.
That's what I need to be doing. So, yes.
Gained so much fucking weight. But,
no, you haven't. You've lost, woman. I've seen you, so you've lost.
I don't feel like I lost.
Well, since I've been coming into your room, you have lost, so.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't feel like I have, but.
And by the way, I probably need to hop out your box right quick, but I've been looking, I've moved, so I need to unpack, but I've been looking for that K19, and once I find it, I will send it to your inbox.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Be a believer. Yeah, I'm going to hop out, y'all. I'm going to hop out so we can let her read and all that, so.
Love ya.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. I love her. She's so sweet. And she just, like, tries to get me to stop what I'm doing and kind of... And so does freaking Karma. Karma gets just like, are you sure that ain't the troll? And I'm like, I don't think so. I think this one was using too many good, like, actual words that had spelling in them. Now, if it was the kid, he would have misspelled everything. Yeah, she's awesome. Drew's awesome. I kept calling her Kim. And I felt so fucking bad. Oh, I'm pissed because he wouldn't even let me speak. I was trying to explain to him, hey, I will look something up just for you. Yeah, I just said that, Drew. I was like, I kept calling her Kim. Yeah, you know why he left right after? I could tell you why. Because I saw, as soon as I said, if he would have just shut up, it would have proved his side. As soon as I said those words, I seen my number go down a tink. I actually like to have logical discussions. If he would have just stayed in the fucking chat and actually go, okay, what do you want to tell me? And then instead of trying to get all on the defensive, you know, if he would have just listened and shut the fuck up just for a minute. I am about proving logical explanations. And I actually pulled that specific source up to prove that it's all about, it could be auditory hallucinations. It could be re-recorded tapings and just, you know, all of that. Yeah, and I pulled up, oh my God, look, and I'm not kidding. Like, he acts like there is no peer-reviewed studies that were done on EVP. He said, was there any studies done on EVP or whatever the fuck he said, and I proved it. Not the fact that there was, you know, they were truly paranormal sources. Because I don't have that. And I told him that. I told him, I was like, nobody knows if it's the paranormal answering. How the fuck are they supposed to know that? Are they on the other side there standing with the ghost going, hey, dude, are you fucking speaking, man? Right. Like, seriously. I just proved to him that there's been studies done. That's it. But I was trying to prove his point in the skepticism, but also that they have done scholarly things with EVP. Not that they haven't. They have. And the one comment, or if he would have just let me finish, he would have seen that it proved his side, but instead he was getting defensive. Yeah, I really wanted the Bible thumpers, man. I have fun with them. But no, like, all he had to do is, I never claimed, don't get me wrong, this is all personal experience. This isn't like real evidence. To me, it's not real evidence because they consider real evidence is pseudoscience. So no matter what you see, it's always been based in nothing but fiction by the scientific community. No matter what the fuck you think of it, even if it does prove your case. I can pull up so many and they all label it pseudoscience. And I can pull up scholarly sources where they actually did scholarly things with fucking EVP. And yeah, it's just fucking... Here, I'll even pull up... Here, let's see if I can find one. Journal of Spirituality and Paranormal Studies. This is an actual scholarly source, too. Look. These are on Google Scholar. Right there, Scholar. EVP. EVP. All EVP. All of it. They've done it. Like... Here's another one. And there's 3 different studies that I've actually looked up in the past where they said that further evaluation and further studies need to be done. There's been it's never closed out saying, it's real, holy shit. Nothing I find is going to please that man. And I even said we can't prove that it's paranormal. We just go based on our experience. If we're going to ask a question, if it's going to fucking answer the same intelligent response back, fuck yeah, I'm going to try. Explain to me why it sounds like their voice then. Like, I'm just being fucking for real. Explain that. Why does it sound like a loved one's voice? Is it because maybe they wanted to sound like their loved one so bad? It could be. But there have been many times where it sounds just like someone's voice. And they've pulled up so many EVPs. I mean, talk show hosts have... I've even pulled up that what was it? Fucking... Who was it? I don't remember. It was a talk show host, and he had 2 people on that took a bunch of fucking EVPs, and then they even used a voice comparison with their daughter before and after she died, and it was extremely similar. They have proven through gigahertz that, like, these people are speaking on a frequency that we cannot even try to fathom to speak on. That's been proven. These EVPs are happening beneath our realm of vocal range, okay? So why is it that they have to have so much proof? They just don't want to fucking hear it. They don't want to hear it because they're afraid of the truth. I did. I most certainly did. For anybody in the United States, he probably does. But that's also been proven. That's been proven by the CIA. They brought many fucking photos out, many redacted articles out that this is indeed real. They have never denied it. Well, they have in the past to try to stay safe from mass hysteria, but like, so for all my people in the United States, how many are you fans of Burger King? We had a whole bunch of coupons, so we decided to use them, and I got their barbecue brisket Whopper. Oh, it gives me heartburn too. I like Burger King better than I like McDonald's. It's a limited time. You need to fucking try it. Now, I don't like onions and I don't like tomatoes, but when I seen that they were French fried onions, I was like, sure, I'll eat those. I like French fried onions. I fucking hate McDonald's. That used to be my favorite because in my town it was always Burger King. But the more I got older and I ate so much fucking Burger King because of my kids, I am so over it. I'm so over it. Yes, they are very, very good. And I like French fried onions because they don't technically have the same texture as onions. So I will eat them. So it has beef brisket on it with a sweet barbecue sauce, French fried onions, tomato, lots of pickle. So if you don't like a lot of pickle, take it off. And mayo. And it is so fucking good. It has brisket in it. I thought it meant that the burger was the brisket or something. I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck it meant. I didn't know it actually put brisket on the burger. But yeah, they put beef brisket on it. That would have been really good with fucking... Oh, I didn't even think of trying it with that coleslaw on it. Oh my, that would be good. But it's called the barbecue brisket Whopper. And it is really, really good. And if you don't like a lot of pickle, Just say no pickle because they put a shit ton of pickle for this on it. I love Subway too. Did this connect? Jesus Christ. God damn it. Shut off. There it goes. Please stay connected.
Airfit.
Oh no!
I've never had In-N-Out because I'm not from California. But I heard it's good. I wouldn't mind having a smash burger. I've heard they're really good because I don't like super thick ass burgers anyway. And I ain't gonna say everything here is gonna be Mike and Jeff. Never do. That person never watched my content apparently ever, because I usually roll out logic. No, I didn't.
I do. See.
Well, I can't handle too much grease anyway because I have digestive issues. So I've had digestive issues all my fucking life since birth. I've had digestive issues for the first I don't know, 6 months of my life. I was in and out of the hospital and stayed a month of that. I don't even... What the fuck is Animal Style? I can't remember what Animal Style is. What is Animal Style? You can tell I'm from the East Coast. If you're from the East Coast, you ain't gonna get that.
That's bad.
Ew. Ew, slimy grilled onions. Ew. No, thank you.
What's your at?
Yeah, I grew up on deer too.
Hey, kid.
Natalie.
Hello, Diamond Chick. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked. Hold on. Yeah, go figure it's gonna block it because it's a controversial topic, Lisa. I know why it blocked it. Watch what happens next when I get a restrict and reading it out loud. Watch. Ready?
You said?
Just watch. This is what's happening to people in the United States. So, here, hold on.
Go
ahead.
The people. Strange. Oh. Hey, like.
This is what Lisa said. Listen, my comments are getting blocked, but her dad, an 11-year-old got pregnant by her father and had the baby at home. Please tell me that little girl is out of the home.
Killing.
The what? That's...
You see this soap?
Why?
Good.
Bad?
And I guarantee you that that baby probably went up for foster. Another additional to foster. So that's what you want. You want the baby to be born, but you don't give a fuck what happens after. Of course not. Once it's in the foster care system, you could give 2 fucks less.
College.
No. A show with Brian.
It's just bullshit.
But you real
Where's the pro-lifers then? Once that baby's born and the fucking her father, who's also the baby's father, is arrested. She can't take care of the baby.
Whoa.
She can't even get a goddamn job. So guaranteed that baby was put for foster. Or she went to live with family and the family's taking care of the baby. But I see it's probably the other. I'm gonna say it's probably the other. Because that little girl ain't gonna be able to. You love TikTok Shop? Okay. I don't blame you. You know what's funny is when Alabama locals
No, you.
start saying how much they are happy about the big beautiful bill, when in reality they're going to be cutting a lot of their fucking funding. I have no idea if it happened in Tennessee or not. Hey Jenny. Itchy fucking back, man.
Oh, Christ.
Aura?
Oh, you're just as outraged as me? Oh, I can't remember who asked me the other day, but they asked me about the Dr. Maloxin peel shot.
the other
I just want to say it's a gimmick.
Some people.
It's a gimmick. It's not unclogging your pores. It is exfoliating, yes. There is something in it called cellulose. And cellulose balls up on the skin.
We've been
Causing, and it probably does have skincare in it. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But it's not cleaning your pores. It's not cleaning whiteheads or blackheads.
man.
Okay? It's not doing any of those things. At all.
it's like a
What's up?
Through.
No, that thing's all over my FYP. The Dr. Maloxin peel shot. I'm so over it.
Prejudice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Going in the hell.
Good. I am glad because my mom has one of those. She
Oh, wait.
loves hers because her blood sugar is all over the place. It'll either go super high or dangerously low. Hers is all over the place. And that has been a life changer for her. She don't have these issues anymore where she passes out from low blood sugar. She don't have she catches it before it really takes a dive. It's nice. It's a really nice fucking device. That's fucking sick. And the mom allowed it.
I shook.
Alright, hold on. Alright, the DNA results are back on the newborn baby birthed at home by an 11-year-old whose parents claim they didn't know she was pregnant. The results prove the girl's own father, Dustin Walker, fathered the baby. Prosecutors will be adding additional charges for both Dustin and the girl's mother, Cherry. Backstory: Muskogee County parents arrested after 11-year-old gives birth at home. A Muskogee County couple has been arrested after their 11-year-old daughter gave birth at home without medical supervision. Dustin and Cherie, this is in Oklahoma, Cherie Walker, Cherry, whatever, have been charged with child neglect. Investigators alleged the parents failed to provide supervision or proper medical care for their daughter, who delivered a full-term baby inside the home on August 16th. According to court records, the girl was 36 weeks pregnant and had not visited a doctor in more than a year. Authorities said she received no prenatal care. The Walkers told investigators they were unaware their daughter was pregnant. Both are being held in Muskogee County Jail at $100,000 bond each. Assistant DA Janet Hudson said additional charges are possible as investigators await results of a paternity test, and they just have them. And it says, this child is traumatized, Hudson told KOTV. She's been through a horrific ordeal. Not only has someone gotten her pregnant, she gave birth at home without medical assistance, and this will be her life for the rest of her life. Says Hudson added that schools and medical professionals often detect and report similar cases. In this instance, however, the girl was not enrolled in school and may have been homeschooled, limiting outside oversight. They were both fucking put in jail. Good. Fucking good. He should be fucking ashamed of himself. Fucking piece of wood fucking chipper. As much as I don't like the guy that says that. But, yeah. Yep. He ain't gonna last very long in prison. He's not. That was a news article, TikTok. Chill the fuck out, okay? Don't have a heart attack. Little complicated. Good night, Aries. Yeah, that's supposed to be a safe
Take up the
place for
one.
your child. They're supposed to be able to come home and feel safe. And that little girl was probably groomed and done over so many times. It says it was his father.
Show to
I think I said it was his father.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, it was her own father.
Is this which?
No, it says here, her own father. Update, the DNA results are back on the newborn baby birthed at home by an 11-year-old girl whose parents claim they didn't know she was pregnant. The results prove the girl's own father, Dustin Walker, fathered the baby.
They were not.
and cash.
Sick. Well, she's a fugly one, isn't she?
No.
I can only imagine what hat.
No money.
No money, no kidding.
No.
What?
The new
Stay.
gas.
Motherfucker.
Was past it.
Stay. Stay. Yeah, that's goes to Vox. And then I have Spirit Talker on the other one. Sorry. Fucking throat, man.
Herodias.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Hey, Holly.
I'm Rachel.
Doesn't help that I'm smoking like a fucking shit.
The others. Grace.
It's not so
The
much the music.
toughest-
Here, hold on. it's actually not the music that does anything for them. It's the white noise that's in between the music.
From the 13
So
continents.
what happens is it's scanning like thousands of radio stations like very, very quickly. Okay, and what happens is when it does the thousands of radio stations quite quickly, it creates white noise. The white noise is where the spirits speak. And then you got Ghost Tube, which uses things to enhance it, like distortion, echo, reverb, and white noise. It increases the white noise, so the more they hear the white noise, it's hard to explain technically. But the music, oh, he's so cute. Sage is so cute. Sage the smart bean. But brain fart, Jesus. Anyways, the white noise is where they usually speak. And when you hear the music in between that, that's just because it caught a station,
Scary.
a good station. Usually they're scanning like stations that aren't in use. So when it scans through them, like if I were to pull up my SB7, it's called the SB7T. Hi, Trevor. It scans like lots of radio frequencies. So you'll hear like the occasional blip of a radio station, but you won't hear it come as clear as that because these are also internet radio frequencies, so you're hearing that too. So I hope that kind of explained it a little bit. When it catches a station, that's not where the spirit's speaking. It's just music picking up because of it scans so much. My SB7 is technically, it's like a radio that has forward sweep and rear. It's like getting, okay, they used to call the SB7 a Hack Shack device. Now, the Hack Shack device, the reason it's called a Hack Shack is because we used to utilize the radios, the little AM FM radios from Radio Shack. So it was called a Hack Shack. And what you do, it was super stupid. All you did was like you just took a rubber band around the sweep, around the scan part of it, and you kept it going. And that was it. That was how we created our white noise back in the day. Yeah, right? But yep, Kellen had a good day at school today. Yay! And I'm happy because I found his other brand new Roblox shirt, and I am really, really, really fucking trying to find a different game that my son would like besides Minecraft, so I can remove Roblox completely from all devices because he loves Roblox. And he likes. There was one that he went to one time, and he was only allowed on it. He was only on it that one time because it was kind of fucking odd, and it was called the public bathroom. And he loved it because he liked to flush the toilets. He liked to flush the toilets. That's all he wanted to do was flush the toilets. And I saw some things that you shouldn't be seeing on an 8-year-old's heavily restricted Roblox account. So that account, the public bathroom account, is no longer allowed to have any minors on it. So, but if you look it up tonight, what is that cult that's going around? The 748 cult. Did you guys hear about that? How do I know it's evil? Well, it's probably not going to be evil. To be honest, most of the time, it's pretty fucking lame. 794, thank you. That 794 thing fucking scares me. Because, yes, they target young girls. Mostly young girls. But they have been known to target... Yeah, it's called 7... This little cult is called 794. And what they do is all these random ass 18 plus adults are going around and telling kids and grooming